Hello everyone. My name is Priyanka and today's lesson is Mijbil the Otter written by Gavin Maxwell. Otter is a kind of animal. In appearance it is somewhat similar to squirrels, and otters are carnivorous and they are often of attacking nature. They have sharp teeth as well, so we should try to stay away from them in case we come across. Now comes the introduction part of the lesson. In this lesson, the author tells us how his life changed after he decided to domesticate an otter after he lost his pet dog. He takes us through his journey of adjusting, playing, and traveling with Mijbil or Mij, the otter from Iraq to London, and how during this journey he developed an inseparable bond with him. Here comes the summary. The story begins with the author traveling to Basra along with his friend. During their journey, the author expresses his desire to domesticate an otter because after he had lost his pet dog, life to him had been lonely, and he wanted to get a company. His friend suggested that he should get one from the marshes along river Tigris in Iraq. When they reached their destination, they found that his friend's mail had come and he was called back to the country he belonged. But writer, the narrator, had to stay there as it is. After a few days, the friend left while the narrator was still waiting to receive his call. What happens? A few days were gone, then author receives a mail, and upon receiving it, he went to his room only to find an otter. It was brought to him in a sack, and the otter was accompanied by two Arabs with a note. It was a gift from his friend. Friend means in front of him, in front of whom the author had expressed the desire of domesticating an otter. He named the otter Mijbil or shortly Mij. It took some time for Mij to open up and get acquainted with his new surroundings. He was covered in mud to an extent that it took almost a month of cleaning and washing to reveal what his actual color was. Midge loved playing with water so much that he even learned to open the tap on his own. He believed that each drop of water should be squished and splashed till the ball had been emptied. Everything was going smoothly in Basra, but now it was time to fly back to London. British Airlines did not allow animals on board, so the narrator had to book another flight that allowed Midge with a condition. And the condition given by them was that Midge was supposed to be kept in a box so that the other passengers do not get disturbed. The narrator put him in a box an hour before the flight so that Midge would be habitual of the box, accustomed to it, and then he left for a quick meal. But when he comes back, what he finds that the box was still, and Midge had created a mess inside it, and as a result, blood was dripping out of the holes of the boxes. Scared as he was, he hurried. They were far away from the airport, and there were only 10 minutes left for the flight to take off. He cleaned the box, hurried in a cab, and managed to get in time. He explained the series of events to a very kind and generous air hostess who advised him to keep the box on his lap. Gavin developed extreme admiration for the air hostess, for she was very kind to him. As soon as he opened the box to check the otter, what happened? Otter leaped out and disappeared inside the cabin, and this created a chaos. Passengers were frightened. A lady climbed up her chair, and in an attempt to get a hold of Mitch, the author got himself covered in curry. The air hostess again comes to rescue and offered help and brought the otter back to Gavin, and finally they reached London. Midge was fond of playing with ping pong balls and marbles. He even developed a game with the author's damaged suitcase. It could keep him engrossed for a long period of time. The narrator took him for walks while taking the lead and played with him. People of London were obviously unfamiliar with this kind of animal, So often they made wild guesses that what this animal is. Some thought it to be a baby seal, a few a squirrel, or even they guessed it to be a hippo. The most shocking reaction came when a laborer digging the hole asked the author, "What is that supposed to be?" Hope you understood the summary in short, but keep in mind reading the lesson you own from the book is of utmost importance. Then only you will be able to understand the lesson completely. Thanks a lot, everyone, for watching.